I'll go first. I have my speech on my phone, by the way. I'm not like checking email or anything like that. So, first of all, I just want to say how happy that we all are to be here. I need to project a little bit more. So, right, I'm smoking hot, but other than that, I'd like to say how happy that I am to be here to celebrate Lauren and Jay. So for those of you who might not know, which I don't think is anybody, but just in case, I'm Lauren's youngest sister. And throughout our lives, Lauren has been one of the people that I've most admired and tried to be like, much to her chagrin. So I thought I'd go through a couple things I admire about Lauren and why. So one thing that I admire a lot about Lauren is her impeccably good sense of taste, as I think is evidenced by her choice of venue this weekend. Not that you had nothing to do with it, but I mean, come on. I mean, pretty sure most of the board here. So actually, and this is a true story, so for the dress I'm wearing tomorrow night, I got it in the mail through Stitch Fix, and before I decided that I liked it, the first question I asked myself wasn't, do I like it? It was, would Lauren like it? And so I snapped a picture of myself in it, and I sent it to her, be like, please God, like it, please, because I think I do. I don't know if I have really bad taste or not, and then it was just like, yeah, I like it. I was like, okay, fine, I can buy it now. Another thing that I really admire about Lauren is her warmth and her sense of humor. I know every time that I see Lauren that I'm destined for some good laughs, usually at my expense, but occasionally I'm surprised pleasantly. And my kids too. Every time they know Aunt Lulla's coming, they're super excited because she's just such a fun person to be with. She'll be the first one to come up with new, fun, and exciting games to play with them. And another thing I really admire about her, I don't hate this. That I admire about her is her sense of adventure. I mean, she's an accomplished world traveler. She is totally fearless. She's been everywhere, whether it's glamping in Big Sur with Jay or traveling to China for work. She is always out for a new great experience. And that's something that I wish I had that level of courage and that level of sort of bravery to pursue in my life. So, and when I think about all of these things that I admire in Lauren, it makes perfect sense to me why she and Jay are so perfectly matched. I mean, so first of all, as far as warmth and humor goes, I don't think I know what Jay's resting face is, because I don't think I've ever seen it without a smile or like the ghost of a smirk on his face. Do you have an angry face? I feel like it's just like that. But maybe a little bit toned down a little bit. And I mean, Lauren obviously has such discerning taste that she would only agree to marry somebody who met those standards. So, I mean, congratulations. You've achieved the impossible. And as far as the sense of adventure goes, let me just say that I didn't realize hella skiing was a thing and not like a James Bond movie device until I met Jay. So, totally in for adventure. And the two of them together just radiate warmth and humor and the sense of fun. And so I don't have a drink, which is probably good at this point, but if I did, I would like to raise a toast to Lauren and Jay as we celebrate you guys, you and Brooke, on this year. Mary, I'm not gonna lie, that is tough.
For those of you that don't know me, I am Lauren's older sister, Meredith. And I went back and forth about what I should say tonight and decided actually, and I'm sad he's not here, to take a page from my husband's playbook and write a poem. So I hope you like it. Shut up, kid. All right, here we go. I would like to tell you a story about a girl, the middle sister of three beautiful pearls. Well grounded, funny, and exceedingly kind, and in fashion and class, always ahead of her time. She arrived on the scene 3 years after I came, Lauren Elizabeth Casper, her name. My first playmate, friend, and confidant. She knows things about me that I'm glad others do not. In our younger years, she served as my dress-up doll. I put her in everything from Raggedy Ann to RuPaul. In my magic acts, she always assisted, and in torturing Claire Allison, she never resisted. The trouble we got into as kids, well, really just me. You can ask her later about bailing me out after the party I threw for all of OC. In short, all of my best childhood memories include Lauren without a doubt. Even the one that involves her knocking my 3 front teeth out. I'd like to turn now to a later chapter in Lauren's life where Lauren met a guy who will now call her wife. Their tale starts in 1999 at BC, where, according to Lauren, John Grant Testa stalked her incessantly. They talked for the first time after Christmas break, stayed together through college and long-distance London heartache. Equally as kind, funny, and possessing more patience than a saint, Jay has taught Lauren many things, including to ski after a black diamond run that almost left them both in restraints. What advice can I give you as you start this next chapter? First, Lauren is always right, no matter the weather. In all seriousness, though, really listen to each other and try to understand the other's point of view. Most importantly, keep God at the center of all that you do. Welcome to the family, officially Jay. I love you both immensely and couldn't be happier to stay. Everyone raise their glasses. Jay and Lauren, the groom and the bride, wishing you much love, happiness, and good fortune along on this ride.
Lauren's ridiculous golden doodle could not be here tonight to give a toast. The dog has a better life than I do. He's at some spa weekend, I think, somewhere. So I'm asked to fill in to give a toast tonight, so I'm excited about it. But it's true, from our family, it is true. From our family, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here to celebrate Jay and Lauren. Thank my parents as well for helping put on this event tonight. I did absolutely nothing, so I'm happy to take all the credit, but yeah, thank you for coming. So as Jay's younger brother, I've spent probably my entire lifetime looking for weaknesses and things about his character that I can make fun of, but the only direction he gave me tonight was to say something nice, and I'm going to try to do that, which, when you look at Jay's character, is not hard to do. So, putting the competitive lens aside, as the younger brother, Jay's a pretty terrific guy. I think we all know that, we're all here. Jay has spent his entire lifetime entertaining all of those around him. As kids, and even now as adults, when we're in church, my parents have to strategically position themselves between Jay and myself, because Jay will make it his mission to make me laugh uncontrollably during the most somber, serious part of the ceremony. But that's the type of guy Jay is. He wants everyone around him to have a good time. He also cares about the people in his life, and he'll reach out to you at the right time. He'll ask how you're doing, what's going on, whether a call or a text or an email. He cares about those people around him. And he also most certainly cares about Lauren. And from the first time I met Lauren, I knew that Jay had met his match. Lauren can not only handle Jay's humor and sarcasm, but she can dish it back to him, which in my book is the most important. I've seen Lauren shoot a shotgun. I've seen Lauren drive an ATV through the mountains of Colorado. And I've also, most importantly, seen Lauren love and care for Jay. So Jay and Lauren together are just a terrific combination. They're driven, successful, adventurous, and as everyone in this room agrees, they're just a pleasure to be around. So, Lauren, I'm looking forward to having you as a sister-in-law. And with that, I would just like everyone to raise a glass, give a toast to Jay and Lauren. We're all so happy for you and looking for many more years of your company. So cheers, everyone. Jay, congratulations.
I like to echo Blake's sentiment. Thank you, Don and Kathy Testa. This has been wonderful. I think everyone can agree. Thank you for putting on this great event. And then Dan and Janet, thank you in advance for what should be a fantastic time tomorrow. For those that don't know me, my name is Dan Torgerson. I grew up with Jay in the mean streets of Wilton, Connecticut. And Jay and I have a few things in common. Let's see, we both play sports. Not the same ones, but we play them. We're both moderate height and stature. We're both blonde. We were. But hey, Jay, it's a good thing you're wrapping this up now because that it looks like a little bit of low tides happening with that great classic Testa wave you got there. Speaking of hair, Jay and I, we were in high school together, and senior year we had a little bet going, and it was who can grow the better beard. And simply how you judge the winner was the first person, anyone, that made a comment like, nice manly beard. That was the winner. And so Jay, one day we were outside our lockers, and I was there to witness it. This is about a year later. And one of our mutual girlfriends goes up to Jay and is like, Jay, your face is just so sparkly. And so I guess he won. I don't know. So yeah. So speaking of hair. Jay had speaking of women noticing Jay, should I say? We went to moving on to college, and we went to we were camp counselors at the Weston Field Club. Not a crummy place at all, but we were there, and we had the time of our lives. I mean, it's hard to beat that kind of job. So come next year, we're like, well, we're obviously going to hit replay and do that all over again. And so they changed the directors of the camp, and this woman was just going to have everyone in, all the camp counselors that were there before, come on in, and I'll just screen you guys, make sure you're not crazy or anything like that. And so Jay being Jay, classic Jay, this just sums him up, was like, she had some ideas of how she was going to do things differently, and he was like, whoa, what is happening here? Let me just set this all straight. And needless to say, he was the only one that wanted it back. All the camp counselors, and I was kind of bummed. My buddy's not going to be there. We had some good friends, good times. And I was like, if you can find another job for us, I'm in. And so he found a job as lead counselors at a more prestigious camp. It was Darien Country Club, and we were the pilot group, and we were the only gay counselors, and we're talking like walkie-talkies, buffet food. It was amazing. So I got to spend that summer with Jay, having a grand old time, spiking even richer kids in the face with dodgeballs, and whooping their butts in chess, because that's what you do when you're 7 in camp in Darien. No offense here from Darien, but I can't. So needless to say, I had a great childhood growing up with Jay. And then shortly after that, I got a chance to meet Lauren, and I was still a teenager at the time. This was about 99, 2000. We were in the basement of Don and Kathy's house, and within one night, Lauren managed to turn all our group of friends into like Camp Lauren. We were just like, we're in. We're all in. How does she pull that off? I don't know, but our friends have a serious reputation of chewing and spitting out any girl that did not meet our very high standards. The nerds that we are. So you're seeing a few women around here that survived that. But needless to say, it takes a special woman. And Lauren is just, she's going to have fun. Wherever you are with Lauren, you're going to have fun. And guess what? She's going to plan the next time you're going to have fun. Because that's what Lauren does. She is just, she's a unique combination of having a blast and not like Jay, me, and me, maybe of our group of friends. She has her shit together too. Amazing combination. So this last 15 plus years, Lauren has been a fantastic friend. I would say my best girlfriend. And it's not for a small reason of her being just an amazing person and a great compliment to Jay, not just as a friend, but seeing them grow up literally and become great individuals and an amazing couple has meant more than anything to me. And so I don't have any advice. This is the point where you're supposed to give some advice. But maybe the fact that I had that, Lindsay and my wife had them over to our house to watch our girls not but a couple months ago when we went to another wedding. And Lauren, clearly, look at this. I mean, she's an expert. She's a pro. She knows kids. I mean, Jay handles the older kids, but he doesn't have nieces and nephews to have experience with the little ones. And my kids are 2.5, and 4.5. So just to get to him and expose those kids, I of course built it up. I was like, Jay is the best. They know, my girls know that Jay and Lauren, but I was building it up so much, I was like, Jay, this is so much fun. You're going to have so much fun. Just kind of mess with Jay a little bit. But sure enough, I come back and he gets the great report card. My girls are Jay and Lauren are the best. Jay is so much fun. So my advice is that the world needs more people like you and you. So be fruitful and multiply.